Right, okay, so talking about Euro 2020, um, just basically reviewing what happened in the tournament. So, I really, in terms of it's just a disaster, really. Like, there were heart attacks, one heart attack. Um, England lost in the final to Patrick Schick, was an amazing. How was Patrick Schick? He literally shared the top goal scorer award with Ronaldo and then Benzema in second. There was a joint first. And then Stefan Juba got top assists. The Switzerland international Steven Zuber, not sure how you say it. Yeah, he got top assists. In terms of goals and assists, that was Ronaldo, who got 1 assist and 5 goals. The most yellow cards, which is a bit irrelevant, but I'll explain it anyway. Harry Maguire got the most, no surprise there. The most red cards was, it was like tied with just one player. But on One Football they say Ethan Ampadu, so I'll just go with that. But yeah, obviously there was a disaster right at the start of the tournament where I think it was day 2 of the tournament, obviously Eriksen had that heart attack. That basically gave everyone dual nationality and made everyone part Danish. But yeah, England losing the final, but if I'm being honest, in the way our fan base, half of all the fans outside the stadium were they represented our country so poorly. I can't explain it really, but they just make our country look as even worse than our fans already are, really. Because we have racist fans, people put bin bags over Marcus Rashford's memorial. I don't know how you say it. I'm just bad at speaking. Point is, England's fans made it look like we are the worst country ever. But yeah, I wanted to get that out of the way. And obviously, thing is, North Macedonia actually scored in the tournament. To think that, how has North Macedonia even qualified in the first place? Their starting striker is a 38-year-old Genoa striker. Well, he's their starting striker. Point is, he's 38 and he still plays football. There is King Kazu, who's 54, but still, he didn't play in the tournament. Point is, North Macedonia, their best player is Goran Pandev. Who? Goran Pandev! I have never heard of him until the Euros started. But I guess Goran Pandev is a thing now. He's been a thing for 38 years. But honestly, it was. I think the team that underperformed. Right, so I'm gonna go through thing of teams that overperformed and underperformed and stuff like that. So France obviously underperformed. They lost in the round of 16. To go from World Cup champions to then losing in the round of 16 of the Euros to Switzerland. And Switzerland's highest rated FIFA player is Jan Sommer. Their goalkeeper, to be fair though, he did have a good game, good tournament for the time he was in the tournament. Germany also like underperformed as well, losing to the mighty England in the round of 16. I was actually at like a clubhouse to watch the game, and a chair literally landed on my foot. It was so like when England scored the first goal, like someone jumped up and the chair fell on my foot, but I just couldn't feel the pain because I was so happy. Like to finally beat Germany. I think the last time we beat Germany was the last time we won an international trophy. Sad. Even Argentina have won more international trophies in the 21st century. But yeah, like the Netherlands, considering the team they had, they underperformed massively. But at the same time, they didn't qualify for World Cup 2018. Portugal underperformed. They lose to Belgium in the round of 16. Like all these massive teams, like Belgium, they're first in the world rankings, the FIFA World Rankings. They lose in the quarterfinals. What? Like why? Like, it's Belgium, but like Belgium underperformed for their standards. I reckon the team that overperformed, like beat their expectations, with Denmark massively, got to the semi-final. But I think it was the Christian Eriksen situation that actually gave them the motivation to like win the tournament. Because like they wanted to do it for Eriksen, they wanted to do it for the whole country to get over the fact they're their best player. I think another team that overperformed were Scotland. They somehow got out the group. Wait, what? No. Wait. Yeah. No, they didn't. Am I dumb? Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking the wrong thing. Scotland didn't get out of the group. They were bad anyway. But yeah, Czech Republic as well. Shout out to them. They overperformed massively. Like they beat everyone's expectations. Switzerland as well. Like there were so many surprises. Like Italy, they beat everyone's expectations. Everyone thought, oh, they're gonna do donkey. Like they're not gonna win it. But somehow my granddad pulled it out of the bag and he won like 100 odd quid, like betting on Italy to win. So that was all worth it for him. But yes, Spain, they did well as well because they didn't do that great in the World Cup. But I think the most entertaining group, like in the group stage, was definitely Group F, which obviously had Portugal, Germany, Hungary, um, France, obviously, but like Hungary. Hungary managed to like Hungary were one of the better teams in that group because they managed to hold France and Germany to a draw, and then they lose to Portugal. So that like 2 points won, enough for Hungary. But yeah, I think one of the most improved players in the tournament was Luke Shaw, aka Shawberto Carlos. Obviously, like proving all the haters wrong, and obviously like scoring the one goal in the fight, his one goal of the whole entire tournament, and it was the one that counted the most out of any of England's goals. I think a player who underperformed was Harry Kane, because like his expectations for him was to be top goal scorer. It just didn't click for him, you know. Like obviously might have something to do with having too much pressure of being the only good striker for England. There is obviously Calvert-Lewin, but Calvert-Lewin just didn't get game time. I think Turkey underperformed as well, actually. They are Turkey, but to not get a point in the group that they had was weird. Because, like, it's like Turkey have a great strike force. They have a great striker in Burak Yilmaz. Think that's the right one, Burak Yilmaz. And like Soyuncu, centre back as well. But like, yeah, I think one of another most improved player was definitely Damsgaard, especially with that free kick that probably broke people's houses in Denmark. Like the fans went wild back in Copenhagen. But yeah, I think one of the most boring teams was definitely us. We were so boring throughout the tournament. I think the dirtiest team were Italy. Somehow Chiellini didn't get a red card during the tournament, which is an insult. I think the most surprising moment of the tournament, everyone knows what that was. Ramos not getting picked for Spain. No, but on the real, Eriksen having a heart. Who thinks of a football player to even have a heart attack during an international tournament? Like, it just doesn't happen. It's like, what, 1 in 7 billion? Like, the odds are so low. Like, but yeah, I think that in the group stage was a surprise because Hungary did well. Like Denmark did well. Denmark were expected to go out quite early. They were expected to go out in like the round of 16 or something. But they proved the doubters wrong as well. Like so many teams, Russia, they finished bottom of the group, on goal difference. But apart from that, they didn't finish bottom of the group technically, because 3 teams had 3 points, and the one team that didn't was Belgium. And but yeah, obviously North McDonald's workers, the fact they managed to score was insane. Austria did well as well. Like Austria were 16. Croatia, they underperformed, seeing as they were World Cup finalists. A lot of people thought it would be France v Croatia in the final. But yeah, Sweden did well as well, to be fair. But yeah, that like obviously the Euros, half of it was just like it shouldn't even be heard of. Some of it on the pitch, some of it off the pitch, or a lot of it off the pitch. But yeah, like it was disgusting, really. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you for another video. Bye.